Hi guys, Mike here with my second update on my Piranha funny car and by AMT. I got a couple of my pieces done here. Got them sprayed and glossed, but I'm going to go downstairs to the basement of our home here, which is the home I grew up in. This house was built in 1898, so it's 120 years old this year. So I'm going to go down into the basement because that is where I do all my spraying. And as you can see, it's not a finished basement, of course, and it would cost too much money to make it a finished basement, so we just leave it like it is. And we go into the furnace room here, and over here, you can tell this was built back in 1898. This is a coal chute, which of course, we used to heat the house with coal, and I remember the coal guy coming and dropping the coal in here back when I was a kid. And if I'm not mistaken, the coal furnace was in this corner here. But anyway, this is my spraying lab here, more or less. It's kind of a mess, but and then I've got my airbrush equipment here. This thing, I've got to figure out, when it comes on, it vibrates, and it's almost wanting to vibrate off of that table. It'd be kind of a disaster if it fell on the floor. So anyway, here is, I'm going to uncover this here. Keep the dust from settling on it after you spray it, which is something I haven't done since I started doing this. Just recently started to start covering up my model pieces. But anyway, I had to respray the color on here because, if I can get it off here, the color on the sides wasn't, I didn't cover it with enough color, so I redid it and then re-glossed it. And I've been using this new gloss. It's an acrylic gloss spray, and I'm really happy with it because it doesn't orange peel my models. And this is it here. Clear acrylic high gloss coating, dries in minutes, creates a permanent water resistant finish, and it's a gloss finish just like you know, my other gloss coats that I have, that I used to use. This is what I don't use anymore. I just been buying it at Walmart. You know, it's cheaper, but unfortunately, you know, it orange peels my models, so I'm definitely not going to be using that anymore. And of course, I could get, you know, the specialized clear gloss coats. Okay, what is this? I think this is one of my, yes, this is a clear Tamiya. Can of clear Tamiya gloss coat, and it doesn't orange peel my models, but it's expensive and you don't get very much of it, and I'm not too thrilled about that. And then of course there's this that I bought at the hobby store, a primer. There's still some in there, but I have been using this, which I get at Walmart for like $3-4, and it lasts a long time, and that works just as good, you know, as the specialized primer you get at the hobby store. But anyway, So this is what I've been using, you know, my acrylic coat, and I pretty much got the gloss coat as dry. I put it on last night, so it was pretty well dry. This piece here goes back where the engine is, and so what I'm thinking about doing is putting a hinge on it, and you know, so I can open it up in the back rather than just leaving the engine covered up. The engine will show through there, but you know, it just covers up a lot, and I just kind of want to put a hinge on it just for the heck of it, to give it a little pizzazz. So I'm going to pause the video and go upstairs and show you what else I got going on. Okay, I'm back here, and I made some progress with the body, the inner body of the car. I had to put these together, which wasn't really all that easy, but I managed to get it. They say you need to get these put together before you hook it on to the engine, because they have to go up here somehow. Otherwise you won't be able to get the engine onto the framework. So, but I got my engine wired up, got my seat belts on, seat harness in there, and got my drag chutes on there. Got the differential hooked on in there. Still got to get the wheels put on, but that's going to be coming up here pretty quick. So, but this has been my progress here. These pieces here, I'm going to paint this silver, this piece here, and it's got the little brake caliper. I'm going to paint that a different color, but I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I could not get it. It says to put it in here, this piece. I thought it was supposed to just go ahead and slip all the way in there, but there was no way I could get it in there. So I don't know. That might end up kind of sticking out. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might, I guess I could cut that. I've got my Dremel, and I could cut that just right where that rim sticks out. But anyway, so I'm gonna be working on that. But you know, I've got the body done, and got to get the wheels on, got to get the exhaust put on, and it's coming along. And this is another piece that goes on here. I'm not sure. I think it sticks on there. I think part of the cage. So anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed my video, and you know, leave me any comments if you'd like to. Let me know how you guys are doing, and you know, like I said, glad to be part of this community. And I also wanted to. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's finally going to be a car show here in town in Des Moines next month on Saturday, April the 7th. And so I'm kind of happy about that. I am definitely going to enter into this, of course, and get some models of mine. It says, you know, you get a $12 fee for unlimited entries. So I've got quite a few models that I'm sure I can bring along. And I don't know if I'll win anything. I doubt if I will, but you know, it'd be fun to enter and have people, you know, look at my models and just be at a car show. Since I started doing this, that's going to be really interesting to see what other people around the area here are going to come up with, and so I'm anxious to get in on that. But I'll get some pictures and some video, and I'll post those so you guys can see that. Anyway, so I better get off of here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great rest of the day. God bless you, and keep on building.